Welcome out, my Capricorns. Thank you for joining me here, Angela, at High Priestess Healer 1111. Okay, here from H-Town. Today, we're going to jump into a message for you. And don't forget to hit that like button for me, okay? Just for showing up for you guys, okay? So we need you to take some self-care is what I'm feeling at the moment, so we're using that deck. At the moment, it's saying part of taking care of yourself is taking action, okay? Because there's something that needs to be done. I can tell this is already going to be a love reading and kind of like a purpose reading, and yeah, love. I turned over some of these, not all of them, before I got on hit record. And this says love. So I would say you need to, it says, the journey to find your lost self begins with one step. And there's the steps, okay? So just telling yourself, I love you, or doing something for yourself. If it's just getting out of bed, then it's just getting out of bed. If it's getting dressed and putting makeup on, then do that. Or if it's going to the gym, then go to the gym. Or if it's, you know, reading a book, then it's reading a book, you know, but do something that allows you to express yourself and try and get to know you better. So definitely dabble into your talents so you can express yourself and learn more of who you are in this journey of life and in your soul journey. I do want to see your current energy to see where you're at. At the moment, it looks like you're determined and assertive to get something or someone or go somewhere. Okay, with this Knight of Swords card I have over here, it has a no on it. Whoa, I think these go together. That was weird. Truth, yeah. So the big happy changes are coming. Okay, and so you know somebody that is not telling you the truth, and whoever that person is, you are cutting them off, and there is a no for whatever that means to you. Possibly if they're, you know, their words are cutting or your words are cutting, then nobody is speaking the truth. You're not coming from integrity, right? And that's the key to living an authentic life. So don't be hasty. You know, there are changes. With change can come turbulence. So try to work together, you know, with the people that are around you. Be easy on yourself, the people around you, and you also just there's a caution here to not be hasty with you know, or do anything impulsive or kind of rash behavior. It does show you're strong, assertive, and one who gets what he or she wants. Okay, yeah, I'd say that's a Capricorn. And then, of course, during your season, it's coming up in the winter, I would say December 22nd through January 19th. You know, something could be going on there. Could be important to you, okay? Let's see, what else? For that, I'm going to put hasty over truth. Trust is there. What else? All right. So until you're kind of in limbo until you find some kind of truth or enlightenment that you need. The enlightenment that everything is within you and that you are love. And you don't have to try to be loving, you are loving. You just need to unbecome all the things that you're really not, okay? Be your true self, be authentic at all times, you know, come from integrity. Give and take, not just with your partner, but, you know, with people in general. See, have courage. Have love. Awareness. This one popped out earlier when I was shuffling. It like jumped out. It says, practice present moment awareness. The meaning you yearn for lives in the ever-present now. Okay, so we can't change the past, and we, you know, can't live in the future because it's not yet. So we need to see the present moment as a present, okay? Realize, you know, that we obviously can take action on ourselves now, the way we are, not how we want to be. Okay, you don't need to be anything different, you know, to be enough or to be loved. Okay, if that's what you think, it's false, and if that's what anybody else is telling you, that's also false. Okay, so take action on loving yourself. All right. And let me get a couple cards here. Let me finish getting these down here. 4 more here, and then I'll put the. So something to wait on. You're going to require patience. Okay, but going to be worth the wait because it's a connection. It's a true divine love. It looks like that'll bring you a lot of pleasure. And luck and beauty and pretty. Okay, but you have to wait at the moment, and that doesn't feel good. I understand that. So in the moment you're going through a clearing, okay, even sometimes down to a cellular level, if you're like, you know, changing your diet, you know, that can affect you and your mood. You know, if you're going through these ascension symptoms, you know, you may get headaches or feel fatigued or this or that. So really try to stay grounded. Okay, get outside, play your violin or something that you like to do that brings you pleasure. Okay, that's this says pleasure is one of life's essential nutrients, and for clutter it says when in doubt, throw it out. So you're going to be able to connect more with yourself when you're doing something you like, okay, and you're going to feel good. And then you're going to be able to have truth and clarity come into your life, okay? So be hasty, and underneath that it says wait, okay? Honor your resistance, okay? So don't resist. That just makes the process harder for yourself and hurt, okay? And delays things sometimes. And I know you don't want delays to where you want to be, okay? You want to get there with the quickness, right? You don't want to wait. You're like, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Sometimes action is the best action of all. I really feel you don't need that right now, okay? You're going through a healing process of learning unconditional love, starting with yourself, taking actions towards that, and then you do become love, okay? Let your love become a powerful force for change. Imagine how it's going to change your life, right? With that awareness, you know, of how loved you are, how amazing you are, you know, they're an infinite worth. It's going to change how you live each moment because you're going to enjoy it, okay? And you realize that there is a divine timing and order, and that is what helps you to be more patient in these times that you're waiting, because you don't want to just get into a relationship with anybody, you know, you want it to be your true love. So that's worth waiting, okay? A connection with someone is special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. So they're like a treasure to you, or like in the first, you know, it says great fortune, okay? So let's see here. So I'm done with these. See, you're magnificent. That's what you're going to learn. Your own magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and your grace. Yeah, but you're going to need to put up boundaries, okay? Protect your precious time and energy. That's how you love yourself too, by protecting where you spend your time and your energy and your money, okay? So you'll need to be decisive on those things, okay? But honor your priorities, honor yourself, your time, right? Your attention and money. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. Understand? Okay, good. Because that's what I'm going to need for you to know whenever this lover comes around wanting to court you. Okay. So where are these? Go. All right. Here's the tarot. This one will stay here, even though it goes over there. Okay, so over here there is another, when it's talking about connections, you're still in a waiting stage. Here's wait and here's wait, and the waiting or the limbo is right here over connection, right? Because you may be feeling trapped or confined, very uncertain, you're lacking direction at the moment, you're waiting for truth, needing to release, some things, from the past, as we have the clearing here. So when in doubt, throw it out. Okay, you're just waiting, and maybe you have a lack of sense of direction at the moment. You're indecisive, but you're waiting for a yes. If it's not a definite yes, then it's a no. Remember, okay? So you may even be looking for a new perspective, before you can reconnect here, or I said reconnect. So maybe someone from your past is coming back, so that you can either connect or reconnect with someone from your past, with spirit, and with yourself, okay? Spirit, yourself, and people around you. Connection is very important, okay? And it starts with self-love. It starts with that, getting that divine love, okay, from divine mother and father. So I feel I'm more like you are and not enjoying this waiting time, and not enjoying this process where you're gaining enlightenment. Sometimes it doesn't feel good, right? But it's more like the ebbs and flows of the moon. It's like sometimes it feels good and sometimes it doesn't. So that's why they say keep doing things that keep you feeling in high vibration, that give you pleasure, because they're essential to your ascension, so to speak, as a matter of fact. For action and love. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, I guess we got a story. The underlying theme here is with the truth yet again, okay? The answer is a yes, if it's possibly with a Libra, okay? And when it comes to the planets here, this card here has Uranus, which means rebelliousness and revolution. So you are doing things possibly that haven't before in your family. You're breaking generational chains of sorts. You've been through a lot of wars. You don't just get to throne and be a king without winning wars and battles. So you've been through a lot. You've seen a lot. So now you have so much logical and strength, this is someone who knows how to communicate well. Whoa, I do feel like the underlying theme is to detach, because one of the keywords here is detach, okay? So I think you're making like a head over heart decision here, and realizing, okay, I may love this person, but I know I need to love myself first, because I've either been betrayed or betrayed myself or been betrayed by many, and I'm becoming aware of that, and really realizing that the awareness of possessions or issues, or deep-seated like past issues, possessive or hoarding type of a thing, too materialistic and stuff like that. Realizing the awareness of those things are not really what's important in the present moment. It's the pleasure, the clearing of things you don't want, and enjoying life with the people that really do matter, that love you and you love them just as much, So yeah, again with love, it's telling you to love yourself enough to, get back up, right? Get back up after this ending here, and make your happiness happen. Okay, you could be dealing with a Gemini also, and you're dealing with root chakra issues. Okay, and when it comes to like security, because you've been backstabbed, you know, so much. There's definitely some traumas that are going to be there. This has to do with, you know, it says bitterness, it says failure, ruin, collapse, breakdown. You could just be mentally exhausted, you know, and tired, you know, at this point, and just needing to, like, you know, take a nap, take a bubble bath, get a massage, you know, do something that's pleasurable for you, okay, so that you can feel better in general. You know, this could be pain, you know, it could be like, you know, you don't feel it physically, you know, but since, you know, it's a lady and there's love everywhere, and, you know, we're gonna say that, you know, there's an end to something, okay. Where you didn't love yourself before, okay. When we talked about that, the journey to find your lost self begins one step. When you lost yourself a little while, okay, but then you realize, okay, I'm gonna love myself again. And now that you choose love, you're choosing yourself, and you're choosing love. You become a powerful force for change in your life and that of the others around you. So that is the biggest channeled message there for you at this moment, okay. I do see that, look, I told you, I knew it was going to be worth waiting for. You got weight and you got emperor. So this is either you or an Aries in your life or an authority figure in your home. But you know, I would assume it's, you know, you cut somebody off from a path, right, after finding out some kind of truth, right. And it's like, okay, now I'm using my head over heart decision because I got to do what's best for myself. Okay, I got to take action on that. You know, not, you know, oh yes, you know, I really love this person. They stabbed me in the back, and I love them. So I'm stay with. Okay, I mean, I understand you're gonna love. Maybe you're still gonna love them, but it's not gonna be healthy to stay. Okay, or whatever it is that those 10 swords is. You can't continue to be allowing those swords in your back anymore. Something is ended, okay? And whoever that person was, you know, it's a big fat, you know, no. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius, all right? And this is just an action card, okay? So as soon as you find out the truth of something, things are going to start moving, okay? I know you don't want to wait, but things are going to start moving once you know the truth of something, and you'll be taking action on loving self and being ready to be loved, you know, to give love. All right, you have awareness, you know, that you need to open up your heart chakra here in order to have happiness, okay, to have joy. And you know, the answer is yes, you know, because of the new awareness, okay? So now that you have yes to the new truth, yes to